Well, it's time for season 2. I don't think anyone's more excited than me, if I'm perfectly frank. Basically, for the next couple of months, possibly, we're gonna have a lot of time on our hands. So I'm gonna do what I'm pretty sure everyone else is doing and watch the Saddle Club, because what else can you do, really? But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can speed through the series if I'm going to have that much time on my hands, because believe me, I'm going to have a lot. So yeah, let's see how quickly we can get through season 2. I mean, it only took me about 10 years to do season 1. Alright, let's get started.
What's the point in getting your hair styled when this thing ruins it?
Stupid rules.
It's not really a rule, it's a law for people under the age of 18 to wear helmets. I mean, I guess you don't really have to, but if you fall off and hurt your head, I mean, it's going to be worse than a concussion. You can really do some brain damage or even split your head open, but, you know, you prefer getting your hair styled. Choice is yours.
Where's the fire?
It's not a fire. Andrew's drowning. Out of the way.
Who's Andrew?
He's in the swamp.
Who is Andrew?
Who knows? Let's go.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Moon.
It's good to see you back.
Yep.
He's a good guy.
Good
He's so
people.
clever. We'll find his-
You missed me, didn't you, Starlight? Didn't you?
I mean, Carol, I hate to tell you, but horses can't talk. I mean, he's not going to be like, oh yes, I missed you, give me a cuddle. Horses can't show emotion like that. So don't be upset that he's not showing you the emotion you want.
Get off, you ugly mongrel!
His name is Andrew.
What a stupid name for a dog.
Well, don't blame me. I didn't name him. I was just looking after him for me friend.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. He almost drowned.
Oh, I love her quick, witty, on the spot comments.
He's so slobbery.
I mean, it was a good thing the dog jumped on her at the exact stall there was a towel. Because if you notice, all the other stalls don't have towels in front of them. So wasn't it just a perfect coincidence?
Let's go. Okay. That was good, but I think we can do better. Lisa, could you put a bit more feeling into it?
Feeling? I thought you wanted riding.
It's funny how, because she's her sister, she can pick on her. You know, she can't tell anyone else, you know, what you're doing is wrong. So she just has to pick on her sister, knowing she can't get any backlash from it.
Yeah, but you weren't doing it like you meant it.
How was I, Melanie?
You were good, Veronica.
Ashley just, yeah.
It'd be great to get a horse like that as a birthday present.
Yeah, or a Christmas present.
Or any time, Lily.
Oh god, it just goes to show how much times have changed. You can't make that comment on TV anymore because it just offends people. You can't say, oh, Christmas is coming, oh, this event's coming up, because it just offends people. Everyone is so sensitive nowadays. It's like, for God's sakes, get over yourself. It's a time of year, people celebrate it. Back off. Stop being so sensitive.
Go away! Let's hope a thoroughbred from Europe will bring a bit of professionalism to Pine Hollow.
Don't be a pain, Veronica. There's nothing wrong with Pine Hollow.
Well, you've got nothing to compare it with. Once you've ridden in Europe, as I have, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll never know what you're talking about, Veronica, and I don't think a trip to Europe would help.
What you don't get in Europe is a mongrel dog running around the stables and silly girls with cameras making a nuisance of themselves.
My assistant here left the camera on standby for some of those shots, so...
Did I actually lose her voice for some reason? Like, she hasn't spoken this entire series and she's just pulling faces. Speak, woman.
Can we try again?
I'm just untouched Prancer.
Well, that's okay, Lisa, because I wasn't really asking you.
I've got some time till my mother picks me up.
That'd be great, Veronica.
I'll just go check my makeup.
Why is Lisa so offended? She didn't want to do it anyway. Melanie was just trying to cheer up, saying, oh, that's fine. I don't want you anyway.
I'd never steal from people here, Max. They're friends.
Yeah, I know, Scooter. I suppose the things will turn up.
It must be somebody else.
Question is who?
Actually, this situation reminds me of the theft in that new game. Who's guilty? Yeah. This kid took all the stolen stuff back to Mars because she was really an alien.
Right. So, does this remind you of someone in Pine Hollow?
Well, it could be anybody. I mean, let's face it.
So, Veronica's purse could be on Mars.
On its way there, in a dematerializer.
I think you spend way too much time playing computer games, Scooter.
You know, just trying to film that scene without laughing. Oh, God.
Oh, no. I'm into a lot of things, Max. As an entrepreneur, you know, I have to be.
An entrepreneur?
Oh, sure.
You just imagine that, you know, you're watching this and you have no idea what the word entrepreneur means and you hear it for the first time. And he's, what, 16, 17, and he thinks he's an entrepreneur. Funnier as you work out what the word means.
You gotta diversify, Max. It's the only way. I don't want to find myself at 30, stuck in the one job, doing the same thing every day. You know, oof.
That's kind of what work is, though. You go to work, same task to do every day. It's kind of what work is.
How would you feel? Cooped up in a jet for a day and then in quarantine for weeks. Of course you'd like a gentle trot around.
I'd have to check it with Max first. It's a very valuable horse out there, Carol.
Why bother Max? He's busy enough as it is.
Always thinking of others, you girl.
It's because this horse is in Max's duty of care, and should anything happen to this horse, Max is responsible, regardless if you were the one riding him or not. That's why he'll be asking Max first.
You go.
Even so, take it easy. Lisa?
And you did get permission, right?
Red's asking Max.
Asking?
Okay, Hugo, walk on. Hugo, walk on.
I have never sat on a horse and gone walk on and the horse has walked on. I've either kicked him or clicked or something to signal to the horse to walk on. My horse doesn't speak English like I do. You have to kick the horse, you have to signal to the horse to move. Horses don't just do voice, well some do, but every horse I've ridden doesn't. And you have to give them voice, you can't give them voice commands, you have to give them physical commands, sadly.
Hugo! Hugo! Scooter's just so nice and...
Why would you walk through a door and not shut it? You'll let the flies in, woman. Close it.
It's strange. He doesn't feel like a trained horse, let alone a champion.
Maybe he's having trouble moving in a different time zone.
He's having trouble moving at all.
What are you doing, mate? You got him out the stall into that spot, so obviously he moved at some point. Don't say he's having trouble moving. You moved him out here.
Listen, Carol. You haven't noticed Scooter behaving suspiciously, have you?
Max, you know Veronica, she gets everything wrong.
Yeah?
It's a bit rude to get everything wrong. You know, if I lost my wallet, or purse, whatever I have, it's got money in it, it's got my cards in it, it's got my ID in it. Of course I'd be freaking out like Veronica is. It's got her whole identity in there. She has a right to freak out and think someone has stolen it because it's not in the place where she left it. Meaning someone has taken it out of its place and moved it. stealing. Although we do find out who the thief is, it's understandable to be freaking out about losing something with your entire identity in there. And this is going back to early 2000s, so losing that meant you were screwed. At least now we have more security measures, like we can cancel cards and we have cards over on our phones, but this wasn't like that back then. Veronica has a right to be freaking out about losing her purse.
Now, you sure you've got it turned on?
Yes.
Her first line the entire episode is, yes. Was she being paid by the word?
Now, stables are famous all over the world. Just today, a horse arrived from France. The French said, "Oui, oui, to Pine Hollow." Cut! Now let's get Hugo up against the sky.
I like operating the camera. Can't I do that for a change and you do the horse?
Actually, I just don't think that you're ready to direct yet.
And besides, it's Melanie's school project, not your school project. So Melanie can decide whether she wants to be the director or the presenter.
Being a director is more than just pointing the camera, you know. Now take Hugo over there.
Ugh. It's not fair, Melanie. Give me a turn. Oh no.
How many times did I tell these people throughout the whole season 1, close the gates? For this very reason. It's not that hard. You open a gate, you go through it, you lock it. It's not rocket science. These people are just lazy and it pisses me off. And Hugo could be very lucky that he doesn't trip and break his legs, because that's very dangerous. I understand it was an accident, but still, if you're going to do that, at least put the rope over his neck.
He's your lookout, isn't he?
No? He's a dog.
I know what you're up to, Scooter.
Yeah. I'm installing computer cable.
Always with the cover story, eh?
It's called an alibi. They seem to have a great idea where to look, seeing they have no leader for where he is, no clues, no hoof prints, no nothing. And they seem to know exactly where a horse would run to out of the whole area.
There he is! Oh no, Hugo, not the swamp.
Well, be glad he fell in the swamp, because he'd still be running if he didn't. The swamp stopped him, so be glad he fell in the swamp.
It's okay, Hugo, we'll get you out. We'll have to get Max some Red. We can't leave him now. Look how far down he's sunk. He could...
Why didn't any of you just bring a phone with you? Like, we know Lisa has a phone. Why didn't you not bring it with you? That's why you should always just listen to me. I'll help you in life. Trust me.
You could break a leg. This is all Melanie's fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is now. What are we gonna do?
And that's the first episode of season 2 done. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also please do subscribe for more, and also please sign the petition that I have linked in the description box below. I am trying to bring to the attention of the music producers, show producers, just basically anyone who's involved in the show, to their attention that 2 albums from season 3 went unreleased, and many songs from season 2 went unreleased. And that just breaks my heart, and it's nice to know that there's 11 of us whose hearts are panicking right now. So if you could sign it below, and bring it to the attention to people that we can't live our lives without the unreleased music. Like, we are dedicated die-hard fans. So yeah, if you could sign that, that would be great, and I will see you next time in the next episode. Bye guys!